Okay, so I'm back again to make a video about the problems with Madden 19's read option, to hopefully bring it to the attention of the community so we can get a groundswell to get this changed. I've had a discussion in Operation Sports forums, and there's a lot of people that are claiming that they're not seeing what I'm seeing. A lot of complaints were calls for me to try it different ways. So I wanted to go ahead and do that. And that's what this video is going to break down, because I think what the problem is that some people don't understand how the option is supposed to work in the game. And so they're getting success and not recognizing that the success is not built properly upon the system. So I'm going to break the system down for people. The first, I want to point out some things I did. Excuse me. I edited the player ratings just to kind of, because I've been playing around with it different ways to see what the problem is and labbing. And I turned Mitchell Trubisky's speed up to 90, and more interestingly, I turned his play action up to 99. And what I found out, I don't know if this is something other people in the community know, but that when they have the higher the play action, the higher the likelihood that the unblocked lineman follows the running back. So notice this is a real game. Like, I can start it back up, and just for the hell of it, let's just see what happens here. You know, so this is not practice mode, because I know there's a lot of people that say, well, practice mode, yada, yada, yada. Let's see what happens here. And there we have a perfect example of what I've been talking about. No, it wasn't the wrong decision. It's completely the right decision. You see that Zydo has 14 tackles for a loss. I wonder how he got that. Well, he got that because, as I've been saying, the read option is broken. So the read option in the game is supposed to work a specific way. Again, this is live game footage. This is me going into highlights. This is not me repeating something in practice mode. The way this is supposed to work, and you can see it, I don't know if you saw it in that last play, but there is, in real play time, there is an R, an orange R above the outside defensive end's head, and that signifies him as the read in the read option. So you as the player have to read what he does. If he does this, which is get up and sit, you're supposed to hand off to the running back, and there's supposed to be lanes wide open in the middle. Now, for whatever reason, there was a super win right here for the defensive tackle, so I still got tackled for a loss, but that's fine. That's the game behaving the way it's supposed to behave. The flip side is, if you read, and this is a different play, different formation for everybody. I don't know what the computer's running here, but the flip side is, if they come crashing in, they're supposed to be distracted by the running back. And the read is then to keep it with the quarterback and run where the linebacker is running away from. However, for whatever reason, in this year's Madden, as you just saw in that live play, they're able to turn on a dime and make the tackle. So in essence, this player can play both options in the read option. That makes it broken. It's not supposed to work like that. It's supposed to be one or the other. So basically, my success in this play is dependent completely upon luck. Luck on whether or not they try to read for the quarterback, which means the inside handoff is going to work, or if, you know, I've done this enough times and just sometimes he'll break that tackle. But that's not how it's supposed to work. And as you can see, 4-yard loss, 4-yard loss. This one right here, I think, is one of the few that it worked properly, so you can get an image of it. So here, oh no, sorry. This is another broken version. You can see Anza is turning his head towards the computer, but he gets sucked into the tackle animation, so it still works. I'll even take that. I can take that. But 4-yard loss, 4-yard loss, 1-yard rush, 4-yard loss, 3-yard loss. And it's the same thing over and over again. I'll play it just so you can see. He's looking at the running back. He's running towards the running back. He changes on a dime. He's supposed to have to plant. He shouldn't be able to rotate like that. To show you what it's supposed to look like, so here, I don't know what the reason is. I've noticed that when it's wide 9 formation from the defensive line, I get way more success, because here, when the handoff happens, he has to plant and turn. If that plant and turn is what lets the play get open. in Madden 17, 18, 16, pretty much whenever they started putting the read option in the game, that is always how it's worked. But it does not work like that this year. Different play, next play, different formation, different version of the option. This time, I guess you can make the excuse that this changed his pursuit angle. But you get the, hopefully you all are getting the overall point. I'm not making this up. I've been playing this game since Madden 90. I know how these things work. Here, perfect example. He is completely able to change his direction on one foot without planting. Plant, pivot, plant. That's not supposed to happen. I don't know this guy's name, Zittel. I assume he's not that high rated of a player. He looks like he's 300 pounds. This is not how it's supposed to work. Now, whether or not you call that broken or not, that's up to you. But it's not working the way it's supposed to work in the game. So please, if you care, support this getting patched. That's all I'm really looking out for. Otherwise, for those of you who have placebo effect or just not interested, feel free to ignore. However, I hope this shows that I'm not making this up and I know what I'm talking about. That's all I got. Thank you.